orchid fans, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I've got my vanilla here, so I need to do something with it. It just doesn't look very good. If you look at the bottom here, this is all just rotted away, and I can see even mold on top of it, and look at that, it's actually lost all the roots. The roots are in the pot, completely separated from the actual vine. Oh, honestly, I'm so gutted. Look at that. It's just completely separated, so it just rotted away. Yeah, the leaves are, you see, they're yellow as well. I already pulled away 2 leaves from the bottom, but these other 2, they're not looking very good either. So yeah, something is wrong with it. And you can see even the leaves further up, they're quite limpy, and you can kind of almost see through them. So yeah, it's not doing too well. This is the smaller vine. You can see it's got a growing tip, and it's growing pretty fast, but it's got these distorted leaves, and it's always been doing that for me. So I'm not sure why it does that. And then the one above, so that's another vine. It started growing this tip, but it's just, you know, stopped it. So let's pull it out of the pot. So okay, let's go. Let's see what we've got in this pot. So I only got this orchid about 2 months ago, and for a couple of weeks I didn't repot it because I just thought I'll keep it. I wasn't sure what pole I want to make for it, you know, to kind of twirl it around. So it took me a bit of time to kind of figure it all out. And so yeah, a couple of weeks after that I potted this up, and I will link the video down below of the first repot, and that's basically, I guess, something that I would not do again because you know, obviously it's not doing well. So yeah, you can see this one, there is basically no roots left on it as well. Oh, honestly, I don't know why that happened, because so it's a terrestrial orchid, and you know, you can see I potted it in this mix of cocoa peat and perlite and bark, and you see all these roots, they're completely dead. It literally took like 5-6 weeks for all these roots to just die off. It was so fast. I don't know if it just did not want to acclimate to this media, but yeah, I'm just gonna try, and I want to kind of keep this orchid on the pole, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get all the roots out. I want to get all this media out of the inside of the pole as well. And yeah, I'll cut away all the dead roots. There is just basically all of them are dead. Look at all of this. Oh, I'm so sad, honestly. I'm just in my tears right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to just cut it all to the live tissue with hopes that you know, it will shoot out new roots. I'll just plug a bit of this vine inside of the pot, and hope that, you know, it will shoot out new roots, and you can have some aerial roots, sorry, some terrestrial roots inside the pot. But yeah, I just need to cut all of this. So yeah, I've got literally a pole left with a vine on it, no terrestrial roots. So I got it in the shower and just washed it all. I'm gonna have to actually take this vine off the pole and reposition it a little bit, because I need to take it down so that, you know, I can get a viable piece of this vine going inside of the media. So I'm just fiddling with all these pins and just trying to take them all off. And let me just do that, and I'll be back with the repositioned vine. So that's it done, and yeah, you can see I've got little bits kind of left underneath, and that's what it's gonna look like. I finally managed to get this microfiber through the pot. The holes in this pot are very, very tiny, so took me a bit of time, but I got it in there. So so that's the orchid in its new pot. As you see, no holes on the sides anymore. I don't know if maybe that was actually too much aeration, maybe it was drying up too much. You know, I'm honestly, I'm just trying something else. And I'm putting the stones back in. I had those stones at the bottom of my previous pot as well. It's really just to kind of make the pot a little bit heavier, and so that this vine can actually stand this whole pole. And it seems to, you see, it actually now kind of stands on its own, so seems like it's working better that way. So I moved this basket liner in the pole up a bit so that it doesn't touch the media in the pot at all. I also repositioned those vines a little bit so that I've got kind of more of them going down, so that, you know, it's got more area to grow those roots from. And I put the tag in, but it's not a really transparent pot, so I can't really see much. And yeah, let me get the media prepared and I'll talk you through what I'm gonna use. So as you can see, I'm gonna use leca. I'll actually just put some of it to the bottom of the pot, just leca on its own. Hopefully it will just give a bit more aeration at the bottom of the pot. But yeah, I'm just gonna use inorganic media this time. That cocoa peat obviously is not suitable, so I don't want to use it again. And the soil that I've got, I actually keep it in my shed, so you know, I don't know what kind of critters get in there, so I don't really want to plant my house plants in there. I just use it for, you know, like vegetables and stuff when I plant those in. So so yeah, I got loads of leca in here, and let me now get something else. So here I've got the aquarium grit. I use this for my Eulophia terrestrial repot, and I think I'm gonna put some in here as well, basically just to reduce the amount of gaps I've got in the pot, because, you know, it's a terrestrial orchid, so I don't think it likes too much aeration, and maybe I just had too much with the bark in, I'm not sure. So I'll put this grit in it, and that should also allow for a pretty good drainage as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Well, it can't get any worse, right? I already lost all the roots, so not really much that's gonna happen now. And yeah, and that's gonna be ceramis, so I'll put some ceramis in there as well. This is more for keeping the humidity in the pot and not let it to dry out much, so I'll put quite a bit of ceramis in there. And yeah, and I'll just basically mix all of this up, and I'll be back once it's done. So here is what I've got all mixed up, so let's move into this pot. So I'll just try and be careful. I'm sure all this media is just gonna go all around it. You can't hear any background noise, so when I tap the pot or anything, you can't hear it. It's actually a voiceover. You could probably tell it's gonna be a bit distorted, but I honestly just didn't want to talk while I was doing this repot. I just wanted to concentrate and just get it done properly, make sure, you know, I'm just concentrating a bit more. So this is a voiceover, so sorry guys if it's a bit difficult to watch, but I kind of wanted to record this as well. I didn't want to just get it done and leave it, essentially, since I'm you know, moving it to inorganic media. I just thought it might be quite useful to just have that video in. So yeah, so I'm just basically just, you know, literally taking that mix and putting it in the pot, tapping it so that all this media can go in all the gaps. Obviously, you know, this pole is, you know, it's empty in the pot, so I want the media to get inside that pole as well, so that basically this whole pot is there for all these new terrestrial roots if they come. I really hope they do. So yeah, let me just pot it up. You know, there is not really much here to show. I'm literally just, you know, putting it in. So let me come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. And here we are. So yeah, I put it in. I put a leca layer at the top as well, and showered the orchid again. So I'm just gonna be showering it now every single morning to get some of these aerial roots that are still there hydrated. And yeah, we'll see how we go from here. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.